Diddy has wrote a letter to the judge for his sentencing hearing tomorrow. Dear Judge Submaranian, I hope this letter finds you well and in good health and spirits. Thank you for the opportunity to express my thoughts to you. First and foremost, I want to apologize and say how sincerely sorry I am for all of the hurt and pain that I have caused others by my conduct. I take full responsibility and accountability for my past wrongs. This has been the hardest 2 years of my life, and I have no one to blame for my current reality and situations but myself. In my life, I have made many mistakes, but I am no longer running from them. I am so sorry for the hurt that I have caused, but I understand that those are mere words. I'm sorry will never be good enough, as those words alone cannot erase the pain from the past. Over the past 13 months, I have had to look in the mirror like never before. My pain became my teacher. My sadness was my motivator. I have to admit my downfall was rooted in my selfishness. Seeing an image of me assaulting Cassie play over and over in my head daily, I literally lost my mind. I was dead wrong for putting my hands on the woman that I loved. I'm sorry for that, and I always will be. My domestic violence will always be a heavy burden that I will have to carry forever. The remorse, the sorrow, the regret, the disappointment, the shame. I honestly feel sorry for something that I couldn't forgive someone else for, if they put their hands on one of my daughters. This is why it's so hard for me to forgive myself. It's like a deep wound that leaves an ugly scar. Your Honor, I thought I was providing for Jane concerning her and her child, but after hearing her testimony, I realized that I hurt her, and for this I am deeply sorry. Lost my way. I got lost in my journey, lost in the substances and the excess. My downfall was rooted in my selfishness. I have been humbled and broken to my core. Jail is designed to break you mentally, physically, and spiritually. Over the past year, there have been so many times that I have wanted to give up. There have been some days that I thought I would be better off gone. The old me passed away in jail, and a new version of me was reborn. Prison will change you or it will unalive you, and I choose to live. Every day since my incarceration, as difficult as my circumstances currently are, I have made the best of my time by reading books, writing, working out, or in therapy, obtaining the tools and knowledge to deal with my past substance abuse and anger issues. I have been putting in the work and working diligently to become the best version of myself to ensure that I never make the same mistakes again. I realize that I am in a situation where no amount of money, power, or fame can save me. Only God can save me. My grandmother used to teach me that God makes no mistakes, that everything he does is for your good. I believe that a bad situation can be used for good. Although this situation has been the hardest and darkest times in my life, good things have come out of incarceration. For starters, I am now sober for the first time in 25 years. I've been trying my best to deal with my substance abuse issues and anger issues and take accountability as well as positive steps towards healing. One of the most beautiful things I have experienced is being asked by my fellow inmates to teach and mentor them. They wanted to learn what I did to become a successful businessman. I was inspired by their hunger and desire to learn information in order to not only set goals, but achieve any goal and dream that their hearts desire. I started teaching a 6-week program called Free Game, title given by fellow inmates, which I was able to have approved and sanctioned by the Bureau of Prisons. I don't just teach about my success, I also teach about my mistakes and failures. It has truly been a blessing to do something positive in a negative situation. It has been beautiful to see the newfound hope in my fellow inmates' eyes. The most shocking thing was to see the unity and the peace this class has produced. As you're probably aware, jail and prisons are segregated places. However, in our class, we have Black, Spanish, white, Asian, all together in one room, learning and working together. We even have an interpreter for Spanish-speaking inmates. The biggest miracle that I've seen with this class is all the gangs such as Bloods, Crips, MS-13s, Trentos, and 18th Street in one room working together. I am so proud to say that since this class has started, there have been no fights in our unit. This class also helped me in my time of need and despair. Being able to do something good for others has also given me so much needed hope. God bless me with this opportunity to help others, and I will continue to do so. I ask you for mercy today, not only for my sake, but for the sake of my children. God bless me with 7 beautiful children, 3 sons and 4 daughters. Their names are Quincy, Justin, Christian, Chance, Jesse, Delilah, and the newest addition, a 2-year-old daughter named Love. 4 of my children lost their mother, Kim Porter, as she tragically passed away in 2018. I am their only parent. I have failed my children as a father. My father was unalived when I was 3 years old, and I know firsthand what it's like to not have a father. More than anything, I just want the opportunity to return home and be the father that they need me to be. God also blessed me with the greatest mother in the world. My mother sacrificed her life and dreams to provide for me and my younger sister, Keisha. She worked 3 jobs to make sure that we had a roof over our heads, clothes on our backs, and the best education. My mother is now 84 years old, and she recently had brain surgery. Despite her own health challenges, she attended my trial every day. I have always been her primary caregiver. It breaks my heart that I put myself in this situation, and for the first time, I am unable to be there for my mother when she needs me the most. As I write you this letter, I'm scared to death. Scared to spend another second away from my mother and my children. I no longer care about the money or the fame. There is nothing more important to me than my family. I understand that one factor that the court has to consider is deterrence. Deterrence for me and for others to ensure that no one follows in my footsteps and makes the same mistakes. For over a year, I've been locked in one room with 25 other incarcerated people, sharing the same one room. In this room that I share, there are no windows. There is no natural or clean air. There is no sunlight. We all live in one room. We eat, we sleep, we use the toilet, take showers, and prepare meals all in the same room. The conditions that my actions have placed me in are inhumane. I don't tell you this for pity or sympathy. I'm simply sharing my truth and the truth of my fellow incarcerated people. We have no clean drinking water, and we boil our own drinking water. We all share one washing machine, which is broken. I am surrounded by illegal substances and live every day with the constant threat of being unalived. Again, I am not expecting pity or sympathy, but my time at the MDC has changed me forever. Prior to being in jail, I took care of and was present for my family. Being in jail was because of my conduct. I lost the ability to care for my mother. I lost the ability to effectively raise and support my children. I have missed my 3 daughters' proms and graduations. I have missed taking one of my daughters to college. I have lost the freedom to teach my 2-year-old daughter how to speak, dance, play, or be there to console her when she falls down or has a nightmare. I started from nothing and worked hard to earn everything that I had. But because of my conduct, I lost all of my businesses. I have lost my career. I lost the charter schools that I started, and I have destroyed my reputation and stained my reputation of those that worked for me. I lost being present with my family. Between all of the losses and lessons, I can state for a fact that I will never be in another criminal courtroom again. I do not believe any other person would do anything similar from the fear or similar punishment. If you give me a chance, I would like the opportunity to share my story with people to prevent at least one person from making the mistakes that I've made. I can't change the past, but I can change the future, and I know that God put me here to transform me. Since incarceration, I have gone through a spiritual reset. I'm on a journey that will take time and hard work. I'm proud to say that I'm working harder than I ever have before. I'm committed to the journey of remaining substance-free, non-violent, and a peaceful person. I thank God that I'm stronger, wiser, clean, clear, and sober. God makes no mistakes. I realize that this trial has received a tremendous amount of global press. Your Honor may be inclined to make an example out of me. I would ask Your Honor to make me an example of what a person can do if afforded a second chance. If you allow me to go home to my family, I promise I will not let you down, and I will make you proud. Today, I humbly ask you for another chance to be a better father, another chance to be a better son, another chance to be a better leader in my community, and another chance to live a better life. I am writing this not to gain any sympathy or pity. This experience is simply the truth of my existence and has changed my life forever, and I will never commit a crime again. Thank you for your time and consideration. Sean Combs. Diddy's sentencing hearing will start at 10 a.m. tomorrow, and it's probably going to be a long day, so I will see you guys then. But y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.